I'm back. That was a weird intro. How's it going, guys? This is xhu98. I am back on YouTube. I will be publishing more videos in the future, but of course I'm going to make them shorter because basically over the summer I was away for a while. I went to Japan and the US Go Congress in Boston, and now I'm back here in college, so I'm going to make more videos. Basically the idea is I'm going to summarize what I learned from each week's Friday stream, so that even if you guys didn't catch it, you could actually just watch this short video and hopefully learn something. So let's get started. So this week we're going to talk about how not to be greedy, and that is a very important aspect of the game, because when you want to get too much, sometimes it could really go over the top, and you might lose something really big in return. So in this episode, I'm going to just illustrate two examples of my games against Silence, and he's a very strong player, and in the first game I won, in the second game I lost, so you get to see why in just a minute. Alright, so this is the first game. As you can see, I've been playing as White, and Spock, or not Spock, Silence has built a really strong area in the bottom left. So now I must invade, so White plays a c4, and that maybe should have been a c3, but I don't know, could have been here. In this game though, Black chose to attack, and obviously because White is a weaker side here, he's outnumbered, he must defend. For example, play here, and just try to live in the corner very easily. In the game, however, I decided that I wanted too much. I played here in the hopes that he will Hane, and I will get to retreat at d3 to get a larger corner. But that there you see an example of my greed. So Black counterattacked here, and in this case it was very effective because White is outnumbered, like I said. You should never try to pick up a fight when your opponent has more stones around you, and in this case significantly more. And the game panned out like this. As you can see, because I ended up with two weak groups, I was very troubled, had a hard time to manage both of them. Obviously one of them had to die, so I was trying to save both of them while trying to keep the pressure on, but obviously a very difficult game for White here. First I lived this, and Black went on to attack. So here, because White has a bunch of weak stones around, you must connect those back home. Yeah, the second line, which in this case, we saw White tried to do this, but if White tries to block, then evidently he will not have enough liberties. So I connected, and Black lived. So the corner was alive, which means that I will have trouble living this group in the bottom left now. I had to play so many moves to make Black stronger on the outside, and without having to gain anything, really. I'm still looking for my two eyes. So in this case, Black gained a lot in the center, but when I tried to connect here, obviously I was trying to live, and then Black will play here, and White will live with two eyes. But even so, this is still a very good position for Black. However, in the game, Black decided to be greedy and kill everything by playing here at a5, and that was the pitfall, because now this works. White's Hane at b1 could actually connect the stone at d1. So in this case, as you can see, Black does not have actually enough space to live, and thus, because White has so many liberties left, White will be guaranteed to win the capturing race. So the game was pretty much overturned there, and I ended up winning by resignation. This is another example of being greedy, which you should not imitate. So this is the second game in which I played as Black. As you can see, Black just played a move at b9 in the hopes of threatening White's life and death, or White's life on the left side. Now, White played here, which is a very large move, because it threatens to capture the stone at h14. If I had known what to do clearly, I should have just escaped to the center, so keeping these stones safe. So yeah, Black should have just done that, and even though White could capture this stone, it's not relatively important compared to the rest of the board. And White still needs to handle this group, which I think could be Psyche, but correct me if I'm wrong. However, Black in the game decided to connect, which is really greedy. So White pushed here and peeped Sente. And after this, you can see that White played a very good move at k11, which just effectively put Black in a dangerous situation. And even if Black had lived, this would be much worse for him, because White had garnered a huge potential wall in the center. And in the game, unfortunately, I did misread because I thought I could cut off White's top group. However, this doesn't effectively work because Black just doesn't have many liberties at all. And White can play here first, so Black was pretty much dead and the game was over. So that kind of ended quickly. Anyway, those are 2 examples of the show today. Hope you enjoyed and hope you found it helpful. Let me know if you like formats like these. They're only about 5 minutes long, I hope. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to my YouTube and Twitch channel. I stream on every Friday and Saturday, usually. And see you guys in the next one. Bye!